Ooh, this pop is just incredible. Coming up. And everybody, welcome back to today's regular Sunday video here. I am Rob, aka Toronto Collector, still in the motel room here, but I thought I dropped a video here about an update to life here in the motel. And people out there might be thinking, well, Rob, if you're looking for an apartment, why in the heck are you buying pops? Why don't you save your money up for an apartment? Well, very simply put, first of all, thank you for the question. Simply put, these pops help me with my mental health because they take me back to a friendlier time. I've gone through a lot of stress recently, and the pops help me with my mental health. Anyways, I was at a store a while back, and for those of you who do not know, GameStop here in Canada, the stores here in Canada, owned by GameStop US, have recently been purchased back by a Canadian investor and turned back into EB Games here in Canada, made in Toronto. However, the store I go into is still called GameStop, even though the parent company now is a French investor here in Quebec, not here in Quebec, but there in Quebec, and he turned the name back into EB Games. EB Games flagship store downtown Toronto, where I occasionally drive by in my job, it is back being called EB Games. But where I go to is still called GameStop. Anyways, when I go in the store nowadays to purchase anything for my mental health, they are nowadays really encouraging collectors like myself to get pop protectors, which I should have gotten back with my main collection. So nowadays, because of the way I'm displaying my pops here in the room, I'm actually picking them up. So coming in here at number 1506 for today's exciting hot pop here, this is JJ and Conundrum, actually in a pop protector. There he is on the side view right there, and here he is in a pop protector here. I will now take him out of the pop protector. I don't know how much you pay for pop protectors where you are, but here in GameStop here they charge $2 for a soft protector. So this protector, which I'm going to be using eventually, and here with no glare, is JJ and Conundrum. And this is a good example right here. There's the pop. This is a great example right here of how sometimes you need to take these pops out of the box. And I will show you what I mean in here. There's the rest of the line here. I have Mr. Incredible, and I have what's it called? Elastigirl. So I thought Elastigirl here. I had those two. Now I have JJ and Conundrum up there. I have not seen Edna here, but the other ones I really want to get in this set here are Frozone and the daughter, I forget her name, with the force field around her. I thought she was really cool, and Samuel Jackson doing the voice of Frozone, awesome. I love Samuel Jackson. I hope one day to meet him. He's a great actor. Anyways, and so this here is a prime example here of sometimes you need to take the pops out of the box, and I'll show you that right now to the magic of the pause button. And to the magic of the pause button, there he is, JJ and Conundrum, right there out of the box here, and he comes on a stand, which you see right there, because actually he is actually levitating, and he has his sidekick right here actually yanking on his hair, right there. I don't know what part of the movie this was in. If anybody knows what part of the movie this was in, please do comment it down below. But this one here is a prime example. I'll do the 360 for you. For those who want to see the 360. This is a prime example right here. Sometimes even in the box collectors need to take things out of the box, because this is how he looks out of the box here, and this is how he would appear in the box. And you see in the box here, you see what you wouldn't see as the box itself. You wouldn't see him in the box. You wouldn't see the sidekick there yanking on his hair. And this one here comes on a stand, as I showed, and I don't believe he's top heavy either. He can bounce on my hand. So anyways, smash the pause button. There he is out of box, and now again to the magic of the pause button. The both of them are back in the box, back in the home there again. So again here, this is and see right here, you don't even see that character yanking on his head because of the box. And you can't even tell by looking at him that he is actually levitating. You can't even tell. So this is a prime example of sometimes you need to take pops out of the box. So anyway, this concludes today's Radio Sunday video. I hope you enjoyed watching it as I've enjoyed filming it for you. If anybody wants to tell me where in the movie this takes place, and anything about Conundrum, like who the voice actor is for Conundrum, I forgot to look it up before I did the video, honestly. But if you know who the voice actor is, please do comment it down below. I thank everybody for watching. Please do stay tuned for another, hopefully fresh new video coming next Sunday. And now I'll be adding it to my collection, so stay tuned maybe for an exciting new picture of my collection as it slowly grows and helps my mental health. Have a good week, everyone. See you next Sunday. Take care.